Hey guys, it's me. We're back finally with no measurements. So for you guys who have been watching the show on YouTube for a while, you guys remember when we lived in the old house. My cousin had just got out of jail and Tiffany had did a video and like y'all was like, oh yes, oh my god, I love him, blah, 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 whatever. Fast forward, tomorrow is his birthday. My aunt asked me to make him a birthday dinner. You know, I'm really doing this for my aunt because I didn't want to tell her no. So,
you know, because last night when I told Kari, she was like, and Tanea agreed to it?
Exactly. So everybody you just can understand me and my cousin's relationship. But either way, I'm making him dinner. And so since one of the things on the menu is lasagna, since I've been promising to show y'all how I make my lasagna, I decided to just go ahead and do a no measurements for it. So
bam,
we're just going to jump right in.
Let's get into it.
So first, what you want to do is turn on your oven, bake. Y'all know I don't like 350. 385.
What should be for 350?
It's just not high enough. So I have a pan right here. This is a frying pan. And this is a pan that I'm gonna, as I fry, dump to actually put the sauce in. You'll see I call it like a dump pan, but it's really not a dump pan. But anyways, okay. So I'm just gonna move the stuff out of the way that I'm not using right now. This is kind of just for, you know.
She had to take an IG pic or whatever.
Yeah. So go ahead and put my phone in there and move this shit out the way. There we go. So first, what I want to do is I have that pan on. It's on low. What I'm gonna do is just take a little bit of butter. A little bit, no measurements.
I was about to say,
I don't know if that's a tablespoon or not. I don't know if it's a teaspoon. I don't know. That's just no measurements. Go ahead and put that right there. I really won't probably need the butter for the rest of the time, but I'll just leave it there just in case. I never know. A little bit of olive oil. Again, a little bit, no measurements. Just a little nice sprinkle. There we go. And the reason why I like to use olive oil and butter, I feel like I said this already, but the olive oil and the butter, you still get the butter taste for whatever you want, but the olive oil makes, to me, it makes the butter just like stretch a little bit longer and not cook as quickly and burn when you're frying or sauteing stuff. So as you can see, the pan's getting hot. It's not hot because the butter hasn't melted. I'm going to turn my pan up a little bit, but while it's still heating, I'm just going to go ahead and take the green pepper, and you see I have it separated. And the reason I have it separated is because I kind of like to cook it first, just because it takes a little bit longer. Granted, this is gonna end up in the sauce, so it's gonna cook down a lot, and then it's gonna go in the oven, so it's gonna cook down even more. But I mean, I still like to do that first.
Green pepper first, y'all.
So then you want to go ahead, take whatever you're using. I have a spatula. This was from earlier. And just go ahead, try to get your green peppers.
Look at this trick.
I understand you want to get taken out, but these is just not the time yet.
Saucy, get out.
Alright, so let me rinse my hands.
People, don't leave y'all utensils on the hot pan like Tanea is doing right now.
Don't do that. You will burn yourself. If it is plastic, it may burn. If it is metal, when you go to touch it, you will burn yourself. Trust me. I have by both. I've been burnt by both. So what you want to do is turn your pan up so it can get hot, and just go ahead and do... What the hell is all these noises?
Oh, that was that car seat.
Okay. Go ahead and just do that. Try to get your green pepper covered. So I feel like I'm probably going to put a little bit more butter in there just because I still have onions to put in there. And I feel like the green peppers is what I put in there.
I feel like I just learned something because I didn't know that you be putting butter and olive oil when you do the green pepper and onion.
Yeah.
I mean, damn. Where I been at?
That's what I want to know. Where have you been at?
I don't know. Like, I think I just be in the living room waiting for dinner to be done.
Nobody ever wonders what's the journey and story to get to our done product.
Alright.
But at any rate, go ahead, do that. Now what I like to do is, y'all know my favorite thing. Where the hell are they? Are bay leaves.
I knew you was looking for them.
So I use it in everything. I have so many of them. So while that's in there, go ahead, take a couple of bay leaves, some cracked pieces, and just put it in that pan. And then take a little bit of your basil, just a little bit of your oregano. And if you feel like your pan is drying out, put a little bit of more olive oil in there, and a little bit of salt.
I see what her little bit of salt is today. Where?
Where what?
Where a little bit at?
That was a little bit. So you see, that's like, there's a little bit of seasoning on it. So that's just like sauteing and getting good. So go ahead, leave it alone, let it do its thing for like 3 or 4 minutes. While that's doing it, go to your dump pot, remove the top.
What's in there?
And it's just an empty, clean pot. So then I have diced tomatoes. This is a Central Everyday brand.
Fucking off-brand shit.
Because it was on sale. But it's just diced tomatoes with oregano, garlic, and basil. You can use any one you want to, or you can omit this. Like, you don't have to use it. I like, even though I hate tomatoes, I like the chunky tomato in the sauce. It's a little weird. So go ahead and dump this. Be careful with the cans. Don't cut yourself. If for some, I don't know why that works.
Did you just blow it?
Yeah. When you go to turn your stove on, it beep, click, 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 and nothing comes, a little blow. I don't know. It just comes right on. Just make sure you get everything from out of there. Or you don't do that. Just get in there. So that's it. You can show what it looks like. And then
this what it look like, y'all.
that's just the tomatoes and the juice. Don't drain it.
That's how
you live it, man, my niggas.
Not the sugar,
it's the sugar. So you take some sugar and you I know this looks like a lot of sugar, y'all, but these are like tomatoes and they're not sweet. So you want to, you know, calm that down. So put some sugar in there. Y'all, I may put more sugar in there as the time goes. I just want y'all to
y'all, but I don't want y'all to think like it's sweet meat.
It's not sweet. I really wish I could send this to y'all.
HB found out.
It's not sweet.
It just
really
cuts it.
So check on your homeboys in here. Alright. Make sure this is turned down.
Yeah, because don't get me fucking.
Yeah, because your tomatoes and your tomato sauce will cook quick. So make sure your pot is turned down. So I'm going to let these cook a little bit more. And then I'm going to add the onion. Alright, so back to your dump pot. So this is tomato paste. This is a staple in any type of sauce for any type of red sauce, like spaghetti, like beefaroni, baked ziti, lasagna, stuffed shells, all your red
chicken
sauce,
parm.
Chicken parm.
Got it.
You need this. It makes it so when you eat your noodle, you know, you ever seen somebody eat spaghetti and then you look at it and their noodle like got a little bit of red on it? It's like red juice.
Yeah.
Like it's not thick. This makes your sauce thick and hearty, and it just is amazing with the noodle, and it's just a nice time. So because I'm making such a large amount, I have this big thing, but
I was gonna say you usually have like a little.
You can have the small cans. But I mean, that's what, if you don't want thick sauce, then hey, by all means.
If you want watery ass sauce, do you, sis?
But I'm just telling you, if you ever want to know why your spaghetti looks like soup. So then, just take it, dump that in there.
It's very thick.
Alright, that's empty. There you go. And this is, like I said, it's on real low. And if you use a pot like this that's like non-stick, just make sure you're constantly stirring it up, because you don't want your stuff to stick to your pan while it's cooking. So go ahead and mix that. It should become like this thick, tomatoey like substance.
You need another one of your little things.
What?
Your little pot.
Oh, I don't need it yet. I'm gonna leave this in. Alright. So those look like they're cooking down to just how I like them. I like them with a little, it looks like a little singe on it. It just feels like to me like when it's singed like that, it holds the flavor. So then when you put it inside the pan, it's just like, So then you take your onions, dump them. And so this is a half of a large green pepper and a half of a large sweet onion. I don't know if I told you guys, I only use sweet onions in everything. Everything.
Wow.
I just like how they cook up. I like how they taste. I like the flavor that they give to pretty much everything that we eat. You don't complain.
I don't.
So,
I love onions.
You know.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and ignore that. So let these cook. Get that up, mixed up. You see your onions now and sharing all your seasonings that you put in there. And I know some people are like, well, you're gonna more than likely brown the ground beef in there. Why don't you just do it all together? I know y'all probably seen people do it all together. At one point, I used to do it all together. Shout out to Aunt Moanne. So, because Aunt Moanne's also a cook. She told me, she was like, I saw her making spaghetti and I saw her doing it separate, and she was like, I don't know what it is. Just when you do it separate, the onions and the green peppers give off a total different flavor. So since then, I've been doing mine separate. Comes out amazing. So let that cook. As you can see, the onions are cooking. They're getting a little, translucent, I'm guessing, or see-through, whatever.
Translucent.
Come back to this. You see it's thick. You see that? Y'all see that? Y'all see that?
They see it.
Okay. So you want to go ahead, take some sauce.
What kind of sauce do you use?
So this is, I'm a hoe for her. I love her sauce just because here in this house, we really can't eat a lot of acidy things.
We can't.
It burns the fuck out of us. Like,
yes, our stomach, our throat.
It's just not a bad. It's a bad time. So I found out this is one of the sauces. It may be because it's cheap. I don't know. It's less acidy, so I really don't have to worry about anything. So go ahead, and I like this jar because it's plastic. You want to dump it in there now. If you see this brand of sauce, I have used all the flavors, and I like all of the flavors. But this is for this is the 3 cheese, and then the sweet and tasty tomato, like that. Now, I was going to get like a garlic one, but I'm like, I have garlic everywhere in the sauce, in the seasoning. Ooh, like I'm not going to need that, so I didn't get it. But yeah, if you see this sauce, try all the flavors so you can see which one you really like. I really, really love their cheese, so. Woo! Yes. It's literally all the strength that I have.
Alright.
I'll go ahead and put that right there. Yep, my spoon's still in there. But it's so low, like, it's not going to burn and it get hot. Okay. So then, now is my favorite part. Getting everything out.
It's so annoying. Like, just throw it away.
So, I put water in here. Maybe to like this size. Not all. Oh yeah, this is a method. So like not all the way to the middle, but kind of. Put it in there. Alright. And then
you want to get every last drop.
because I want all of it. And then I'm going to pour it in this one.
I knew it was too good to be true when I saw you just set it aside.
Of course. I even keep the tops. Let me take this one. This is almost like a whole nother jar of sauce at this point, Tiffany.
I got you. My
Shake that up. Make sure it's nothing in there. It's shook up real good. Then take your last jar.
Yo, this is so irritating.
Pour this in there. Everybody does this.
I know. Y'all awesome hood.
Because it's not even that. It's just like economical. Why would you throw all this away? I paid for this. This, you know, what I paid for.
Oh, I thought this was Summer saying she wanna she saw a snap and she wants some.
Uh-oh.
Did you get it all?
Make sure you get it. Want some Sacco? Pour that in there. There you go. There you have it. Now, I'm starting out with 3 sauces just because I feel like this is fine. If I feel like when I go to cook it is not enough sauce, then I'll add another jar, but I feel like this is fine. So make sure when you do it in this type of pan, you're scraping it. You don't want anything to stick. Onions and green peppers are done. I really wish you could smell them. They smell so good.
I'm going to smell like onions all fucking day.
Alright. Now, this one is done.
Dum, da, dum, dum.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. It's because I'm not paying it also. Alright. Alright. There we go. She's so urgent. I just want everything in there.
I know.
So now this is in there. You just want to mix it up. Now I usually get the one with mushrooms. I don't usually get that. I don't mind that one, but I don't think my best friend likes mushrooms.
I don't.
So I wonder why I stopped buying it. That's probably why. So sorry, y'all. Don't watch this at work. Put that right there. So next thing I'm gonna do is just season the sauce. Well, hold on. Let me put the ground beef in the pan. Because I like to have like something cooking while I'm doing it. Like I just don't want to be like, oh, like having idle eyes. I like to use all my eyes if I can. So this is the ground beef. It's still in the pack. This is the only meat I don't wash. Okay. This is about a little bit over 3.5 pounds of ground beef. Now, granted, we're a meaty family, so we like our sauce thick and hearty. If you don't, you can use less than that.
I would use less.
Tiffany probably would make hers without it.
I would.
So,
or with turkey.
You want to go ahead, open this up. Don't be afraid. It's already dead. It can't bite you.
All I hear is moo.
Move out the way. Going in the pan.
Shut up.
So go ahead, open this. Now when I brown my ground beef, I don't just put the whole thing in there. I like to break it up. So I'm going to touch this. If y'all, let me turn the water on so it's then I can just wash my hands. But if y'all not, you know, feeling that, get y'all some gloves, I guess. Or just dump the whole thing in there and take it back to us.
That's what I do.
And chop it up. But anyways, So the pan's on low. This is still the same pan that I, you know, sauteed the stuff in. And the thing about it is, I wanted to tell y'all, this is 80-20 ground beef. And sometimes I do try to find us a leaner ground beef, but when I'm doing stuff like this that needs to be seasoned, I don't.
Okay.
So yeah. So break it. It cooks better. It's easier. If anybody, any of y'all know anybody who just wants a woman that will stay home and cook and doesn't have to work, let him see a no measurement video. Tell him we have the same core values and I'm trying to see what's up.
And also tell him that she has a best friend, a goddaughter, and a mother, and 2 puppies, and kind of a cat, so it's kind of like a package deal.
No, the hell it's not. It's negotiable.
Yo, you could be like Chef D.
I will leave y'all asses quick.
Bitch, as long as you send the check home, that's cool. What's in here? Who is it? It's Nene.
So go ahead and just...
Hello? Hello?
Hey, Tanae, if you can get me, you got baked chicken for me inside.
What?
Do I need to go to the store and get me something to eat, or you cook some food for me too?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I'm saying because you're making lasagna.
Are you not eating?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, is it something separate? Do I have to eat lasagna?
Oh, if you don't want to eat lasagna, then yeah, go get you something to eat.
I'm saying, do you have chicken?
It's gonna be fried chicken.
I'm making fried chicken, lasagna, and string beans.
Do you have, okay, so I just need to get me some salad. Okay.
Alright.
Alright, thanks.
Y'all, she's so damn
Now
irky.
she don't like lasagna.
She's so irky. And watch how much she eat tonight. Watch.
Take a picture.
I'ma film her ass. Irky, y'all. She's so irky.
Alright, so I'm still breaking it up.
I can't believe you broke up the whole thing.
This is what I usually do in the kitchen alone.
Yeah, I don't be in here. I usually be, you know, outside washing clothes.
Okay, so this is cooking. Throw this in the garbage right quick. Are you supposed to recycle these packets?
I don't know. I'm not fucking touching
I'm
it.
not recycling them. I don't want that shit in my recycle bin.
Can you give me that bag so I can take it out?
Sure.
That's what we doing up in here. We taking the trash out or whatever. Hey, come holler at y'all. Hey, y'all. I'm about to eat lasagna.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me take this trash out though, because the thing is, if you watch my Snapchat, you know, because I often complain about it, I need a man, and I only need him to take out the trash for me and occasionally maybe rub my feet, but I mean, you don't have to have a man to do that. But this taking out the trash shit, it's just not for me, y'all. Like, I don't like it. Like, I don't like it at all. I was raised with, you know, brothers who took that shit out, and then I lived with my best friend. He used to take it out. Now I gotta take out the trash myself. Like, it's just like, damn. The fuck? I don't like it. But okay, back to today.
Now you're back. So we have. Oh, what happened? You didn't tell me I came undressed.
I thought you knew.
No.
This is the same one that I wore for the fish fry, and I told you that shit came apart.
It did.
Angie.
This one of my favorite ones.
Hawaii played with us.
Well, let's see. Let me see if I can get it back on here. I know my
I'm a bad bitch.
Nope.
Someday.
So don't mind my toothpaste stains, guys.
Wow.
At any rate, so we have it on. I'm going to turn it up to high because all the meat's in there now. So what you want to do is go ahead and season it. So a little bit of seasoning.
A little bit. And she got to turn it on the big one. Y'all see that little bit?
Go ahead and season your meat.
Go ahead and season y'all meat.
This is onion powder that was seasoned on, if you didn't know. This is garlic.
Garlic powder.
This is garlic powder.
You don't like garlic salt?
No, I do. And this is a little bit of crushed red pepper.
Oh, come on now.
Literally, I use this every single time.
Alright, that's enough.
The same shit. So, while that's cooking, I'll go ahead and season the sauce a little bit. So, put some salt in there. There we go.
So, you literally about to use the same seasonings as the meat?
No, I didn't use seasoning.
Oh,
I just
okay.
used regular salt. But yeah, a little bit of onion powder. A little bit of garlic powder.
Yo, Tamia is literally the seasoning queen. Like,
Crushed red. Ooh!
oh bitch! Get that shit out, yo. Has anybody ever seen Tu Wong Fu? If you've seen Tu Wong Fu, you remember when she was making the fucking chili and Vita put spicy shit in there, and then when her husband came home, he beat her ass up. That's literally about to be me.
Tiffany is Virgil.
I'm Virgil. I'm about to whip her ass.
Okay, so that's good enough.
Oh my god, y'all.
It's gonna be fine.
Y'all. I hate spicy shit. I'm so mad. It's not funny. Look at all of that shit. You think it's funny?
Yes. This is basil. Just put some basil in there. I'm a basil hoe.
We say.
And this is oregano. Put that in there. See that?
Seasonings.
Because it is like, y'all have to season y'all food. Like,
Yeah, I don't know what would happen if like a white person had some of her food. Like
they
their
probably don't.
taste buds would go into
White people
overdrive.
have had my food, and they absolutely love it. Oh my god, what did you put in there? Seasoning. It's like,
If you white and watching this, that's no shade though. But I know y'all don't use this much seasoning. Hell no.
okay. So then, get your spoon. Go ahead, stir that up. Nice and red and dark and thick. Okay. So now, that's just gonna cook. That's pretty much done. Like, that's all the seasonings that I put in there. That's just gonna cook. Now we have back to our ground beef. So go ahead, flip that. I don't want to see no pink.
None.
None.
Don't play that shit. I don't like nothing raw around here but carrots.
That is so true. That is really true.
I don't eat carrots, by the
And
way.
Tiffany doesn't even eat carrots.
So, but still.
I mean, that's the only thing pretty much raw I eat is raw carrots.
Yeah, I like raw onions.
Oh yeah, I do like raw.
I like raw onions.
Okay, we eat raw vegetables sometimes.
Okay, yeah.
Like, cause we do eat salad every
But
now
we
and
don't
then.
eat no raw meat. None. Well done everything. We ain't even on no medium well shit. You be getting medium well?
Ooh. Kill it again.
Kill it. Do you think people eat like half done ground beef?
I know people eat half-done ground beef. They love it.
Y'all disgusting. Talking about you can't get the full taste if it's burned.
Let me tell you about the full taste of this joint when it's fully cooked. What's going to happen? So now, I'm just letting this brown. Because it's 80-20, of course it's going to have that oil at the bottom. So once it's done browning, I'm going to dump it into a colander or a strainer. The pot with the holes.
Yeah.
And strain the oil out. But you just want to let it cook. So I'm going to go ahead and
you taking a break?
Get rid of my rinse that off. But yeah, we can take a break. We'll be back.
Peace out.
Maybe in about 7 to 8 minutes once that's done.
Got you.
Hey guys.
We're back.
I'm back.
Like cook crack. Like cook crack.
Right.
We
so,
back.
I've washed the dishes. I've cleaned out the sink. And our ground beef is now done. I just cooked it like from the time that we did this little break. It's been about 8 minutes. And so this is the final product. As you can see, everything's cooked. Everything is brown. I just go through and I just try to chop it up just because, let me tell you, my best friend doesn't really like meat. So I don't like for her to really bite into big chunks of ground beef because it pisses me off so bad when I see it in the corner of her plate.
Yeah, I will throw it away.
So,
it's no lie. You're such a considerate best friend.
I really try my best.
Thank you.
Unlike what other people think.
What you say?
I said, unlike what other people think. So, go ahead and turn that off.
Y'all should try and start a fight on camera.
So, here is your colander. I can rinse this one out.
We ain't no putas. We keep our kitchen clean. We ain't no putas. We keep our kitchen clean. We keep our kitchen clean. We keep our kitchen clean.
Okay. So now I just want to try to get all of it into here. I probably should have got a bigger one, but this was literally the first one that I saw.
How many colanders do you have today?
3.
Why do you have so many?
For different things.
Gotcha. I'm gonna get all that grease and gunk out of there.
Yeah.
So your arteries won't be clogged.
And your sauce won't be oily.
And your sauce won't be oily and you won't be on my 600-pound line.
Alright. There you go. I'm just gonna let that chill for a second. Really go ahead and drain out of there. There we go. Now let me go check on my sauce, which sounds like it's bubbling. I'm turn it down before I open it. Check that just to make sure that you're getting sauce all over the plate. And there you go. And so it's a little bit stuck. So just make sure you scrape it. And what I usually do is I usually do not taste this until I put the ground beef in there. Some of it burnt, but it's okay. Alright, see that? That's why I like to just let it sit in there for a second.
Drain it good. Drain it real good. It's like a nice day, but it's also a little breezy.
It's nice but windy. Like, we don't want this. Oops. Alright, so this should be good. There you go. And you just wanna
see that?
And now let's go ahead and mix this up. And so now, depending on like how thick it is, I may add like a little bit of water, just if it's like too thick. But I kind of like how this is. There we go. And I got the biggest pot. I knew I wasn't going to fill up this pot, but I got this pot because literally every time I use a regular one, it's too much. It just overflows. So there we go. You see your onions, your green peppers, the tomatoes, all of that is in there. So what I do is just taste it. I feel like like it's fine. So I'm not going to add anything else to it. So what I do now is after the meat is in there and it's seasoned how I like, I put the top on it. And so usually I'll let mine cook like on a really, really low and simmer it until we're about to eat. Just because like the longer it cooks and just stays all together, the better the flavor. And the seasonings work, but I have to make a lasagna and there's people coming over in a little bit. So I'm only going to let this cook for like 20 minutes with the top on. And then I'll be back. I'll stack the lasagna. We'll bake it.
So while we're gone, are you going to make the noodles?
So, just to let you guys know, before I knew that I was doing this as a no measurement, I went and bought these. The oven ready.
Oh,
there's no baking involved. You just use these. Now, if you want to use the ones that you have to boil, I said no baking involved, no boiling involved. If you want to use the ones that you have to boil while you're cooking your sauce, boil your noodles because it takes about 12 to 14 minutes to cook thoroughly. You don't want to overcook them or undercook them, so 12 to 14.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we'll be back in 20 minutes. I'm going to put it on my 20-minute timer. There we go. Hey guys, we're back. It's been more than 20 minutes.
Okay.
Whole time that it was that we were gone though, it has been cooking on low. So now I'm just about to assemble the lasagna, and then we're gonna make it. Don't look at the chicken in the background, you guys. I'm making chicken also. You know, I was thinking about giving y'all a chicken frying tutorial, but I didn't know if y'all already knew how to fry chicken. I was like, you know, I'm not. But if that's what y'all want,
let her know.
hit me up.
I mean, her fried chicken ain't special enough.
I mean, it's just, some people don't know how to fry chicken.
Is there something in the pan?
It looks like hair.
Nana, you ain't mess up my living room, dining room, did you?
I told them that you said that you would be prepared to fight anybody.
Why the hell do it sound like Sky Zone upstairs?
I don't know. This is ricotta.
Hot cheese.
If you guys are seeing, I do not use egg in mine.
Why?
Because I don't feel like it's necessary.
What do other people use it for?
To hold it together.
Oh, okay. I noticed like the first day it don't be that together, but the next day it be real together.
Yeah, that's why when I make it, I be trying to get y'all to wait before y'all dig into it so it can stack.
Oh, see, but the thing is, I could care less. Like, it ain't got to be in a stack for me. As long as all the ingredients is there,
yeah, but
I know how to get it all together.
Alright, so this is ricotta. I use whole milk ricotta. No skim over
You know
here.
Italians don't call it ricotta?
What do they call it?
Hot cheese.
Well, I'm not Italian, so.
You told me you was Italian, you liar.
No, I'm not that kind of Italian.
I knew you was lying.
I mean, some days. So then, what I do is take all the cheeses that I'm going to use, and I try to mix them together, just so it can be, like, evenly done. Now, so I usually do, like, mozzarella, an Italian blend, and parm, but I already had this parm inside the refrigerator, and I had already got this big thing of mozzarella, and I had already had mozzarella slices, so I was like, I really don't need that Italian one.
Is it going to be different?
Extra. No.
So right now you're using Italian, right now you're using mozzarella and parm.
And mozzarella. Alright, so.
How do you feel about people that use yellow cheese in this?
I mean, if that's what you like to do, that's what you like to do. I mean, it's a time and a place for yellow cheese, and to me, this is not it.
I feel the same way. I hate it. I hate when people put it on pizza. I hate when people put it on. I just hate it.
So I probably should have got a bigger bowl, but go ahead and just mix it up. And get that Parmesan and that mozzarella together. Even if you know, gotta lift some of that up. There you go. Nice and mixed. Just like that. Here's our sauce that we're working with.
It smells good.
There we go. Give that a quick, watch out. Give that a quick, you know, nice and spin. I tasted it. It tastes amazing. Here's your pan, lightly sprayed with Pam.
Always.
So then, I'm just going to go ahead and use all the ones, and mind you, this is a different brand, but I'm going to go ahead and use the ones that are open first. So what you want to do is, if you want to get something to help you dip the sauce out, go ahead, get some sauce, sprinkling on the bottom, put that at the top, like that, so you don't have to worry about it falling in, and just spread that. There we go. Then you just want to, as such, take your pasta. Now I don't do this any kind of beautiful or pretty way. I literally just try to cover, and because these are so thin, I double them. I just try to cover the pan. You would do the same thing with the ones that you cook.
Okay, we're recording.
Take some sauce. Put it on the top. And because it's layers upon layers, you don't have to like drench it. There we go. Go ahead and spread that as much as you can.
I'm about to start making lasagna.
You should.
I mean, I started making chicken parm. Why can't I make this?
Right. Then I take a small spoon, like a regular tablespoon, for your ricotta. I love ricotta. And I literally just go like this. So it won't be like, I mean, you'll taste it still, but you won't be like biting into like nothing but ricotta. That's what I don't like.
I like that.
Yeah, no. If you are, you know, if you like ricotta, then go ham. You can do bigger ones, but as for me in my house, this is what gets done. Take some cheese, sprinkle it. Yo, I don't know what all the noises is in this house today. Next layer.
And we gonna build it to the top. And we won't stop. Build it to the top. Different brands, same noodle.
Same noodle.
Little bootleg ass lasagna. Off-brand shit. Different kinds of noodles.
But it tastes bomb.
It don't get no realer than this show, y'all. I'm just trying to tell you.
It really don't. This up here.
As long as the outcome is income.
A lot of times the outcome isn't income.
Be quiet. Agree with me.
I agree. So again, sauce.
I kind of feel like you should let me make the second one.
Spread it.
Because I want to do it myself. You haven't responded.
Oh, sure. Spread it.
I want to do it anyway.
Good. Good. Then back to the ricotta. And the reason, I mean, I don't know if people do it the other way, but I don't like this because some people just don't like ricotta. So this is like the best way to, I don't want to say hide it, but hide it. Because it's like between the sauce, which is already meaty and thick. And then like when you cook it, it melts a little bit, and then it's also under the cheese that's already melted, so it just like it makes it like just easy to eat.
You say so, sis.
To me.
To her. What was I about to ask you?
There you go.
I'm about to ask you something about the lasagna. So is this a 3-layer lasagna?
Yeah. Now, depending on the size of your pan, you can keep on going. I'm only gonna do 3 layers. I have done like 5. Like
Really?
it just depends on how deep the pan is.
I want lasagna at my baby shower.
Okay.
Have a baby. I'm gonna have a baby. Just so I can have lasagna at the baby shower.
And then last layer. I'm thinking, can I take these noodles back and get my damn money?
Take them back.
No. Oh, the ones that's not open.
Carl, you about to go somewhere? Where you going? Ooh. Kind of scary for me. I mean, I guess if y'all gonna look both ways, hold each other's hands, don't talk to no strangers, and come right back. Come right back. Where's your phone? Alright. Come right back.
There we go.
Lord. Just let Cardi do something for the first time. On camera, like, damn.
Y'all really get to see our life.
Ooh, I feel some type of way. Lord, what if somebody kidnapped my child?
Alright. Last layer. So, sauce it up.
Saucing, I'm saucing, I'm saucing on you.
Spread that out. Now I do make the top layer a little bit more saucy than the other ones, and that's just because I cook it uncovered. So with the top being uncovered, it can get a little drier.
Watch my plate.
Why would you scare me like that?
It was about to fall.
Jesus.
Dang, you know how many light bulbs we done went through?
God.
Light bulbs cost $20.
So again, last layer of cheese, avocado cheese.
Alright. Don't talk to no strangers.
I never need this big thing of ricotta, but I always need more than a little one. Y'all need to come out with an in-between.
Yeah.
So then, I take some more cheese.
Let me get a boomerang of this. Cheese bag. Oh, you can go ahead. I mean, are you going to be done real fast?
I mean, it's the last layer.
Alright, 1 second. Alright, go
And
ahead.
then the last layer, you just go ahead. There we go. I just put a little bit more cheese on top. Try to cover it all. And then my next thing I do is,
For my next trick,
I just take a little bit more sauce, sprinkle it on top. And this one,
what's this?
this is parsley. Voila. There you go. And you want to put this in your oven that you've been having preheating the whole time. Throw that bad boy in there. There we go. Lasagna!
Bam.
We're done. So I'm going to do whatever this tells me to do. Let's see.
There's reading.
Alright, so this one, it says to cover and bake for 35 minutes. I'm going to bake mine uncovered, so I'm probably going to have mine in there for like 45 minutes.
Why is yours uncovered?
Because I don't want the stuff to touch the top.
Like the aluminum foil?
Like the cheese and the sauce. I don't want it to get stuck to the top. That's the only reason. If you want to cover yours, go ahead and cover it. It may cook a little quicker.
Okay.
That's it.
So we'll be back in 45 minutes.
Yep.
For some taste testing.
Yep. Hey guys.
We back.
So, the timer for the lasagna is off. So that means it is done. It's been off. So I did end up covering it.
Oh.
Yeah, because I just felt like I wanted it to cook a little quicker. And I forgot that I had these tops. So I didn't have to really worry about anything getting stuck to aluminum foil. So, that's what it should look like coming out.
Hey, boo-boo. How you doing, baby?
Fine. How you doing?
All right, I swear. Good. You ever cooked in a restaurant anyway?
The camera's down, so go ahead. Put your happy face back on. The camera's down. Ready?
Okay. So, this is the out product. There you go. It's cheesy. It's browned. It's beautiful looking.
That's amazing.
That's what you want it to look like. And you want it to be done well before you serve dinner. Because you want it to sit. So like when you go to cut it, it doesn't fall apart.
Yeah.
So that is it.
We got 2 of them, bitch.
Yep.
Let me see that other one, though.
Oh, okay. And that's what you
So how long do you suggest that they sit?
I like to let them sit at least 30 to 40 minutes. Just so it can like not be steaming hot like this, and when you go to cut it, it'll just stay a square. But if you can't let it sit that long, let it sit for how long ever you can, and then cut it up.
Right. So what we're going to do is, once everyone gets here and they're eating, I'll ask people how they enjoyed their lasagna, because right now we can't cut it. But we're going to let Tanea go because she has other things to do.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Bye.
And
I'm sorry, I forgot. I forgot how I ended no measurements. It's literally been so long that I
thank you guys for watching.
I just want to say, you know, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for staying tuned in this whole video, even with all the loud noises and interruptions. Thank you guys. Remember to put your comments in. Oh, I was telling Tiffany that I was thinking about doing something to where, like, if you guys didn't know how to like cut or prep your food, just put in the comments some things you would like to know, like how to cut up or whatever, and I'll try to work out a little video of cutting and slicing and different things just to show y'all easy ways to do it.
Right.
All right, I gotta go. Again, peace out. Thank you so much. Bye.
Finishing the end of my video, so I just want y'all to tell me how the lasagna is.
Let me go first. Lasagna.
Ain't that much?
Michael, was the lasagna good? Hi, Jay. Gerard.
Yes, very dense.
I don't even know if I want to ask you.
Mike, was it good? Look at looking at his hands.
I'm finishing my video. Can y'all tell me if y'all like the lasagna?
The lasagna was delicious.
Did y'all like the lasagna?
Good, baby.
Good, you made it, baby.
No, Tanea did.
Oh, okay.
But we did a cooking video for it.
Wait a minute.
That's good.
Put his hand over his chest.
Yeah, I was going to say spread it out.
Yeah, you bought it.
I was still in the crock. I was just doing
No, Rainy, I think we might